Fucking talking in tongues.
I am delivered. The Lord deliver us.
I give myself to him.
Oh, actually, you know what I just thought about?
What's that?
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 64 of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric C. Griff.
And Chicka J Money.
This would have been a sick episode to do that Beatles song that I did last week.
Yeah, it would have been.
That would have been way funnier, but here we are. I don't like to rehash old material. So on this episode, we're going to talk about aliens. We're going to talk about Antarctica. We're going to talk about pyramids.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I think we've covered those topics.
We're talking about all the conspiracies we've been over.
Aliens, fucking, normal stuff.
So a couple things to start. One, Josh says he doesn't shower in the morning. He only showers at night, which is ridiculous.
I shower at night.
It's
a responsible thing to do.
What wakes you up in the morning?
The coffee.
How long does
My
that
joy
take?
for living.
That doesn't exist.
I just grab the day by the balls.
Yeah. Suck today's dick!
And fucking twist. Twist his dick. No, you can't go into bed dirty.
No, I shower at night.
Oh, I don't shower twice a day. It's bad for the environment.
You know what? Fair enough. I shower like 3 times a day.
Yeah, I mean, there are days.
That's every day for me.
Middle of the summer, yeah, it's twice a day.
Yeah. I shower in the morning as soon as I wake up. That's just a rinse. To get me going, get my hair wet and like straightened out, and then get me like ready to go.
Okay.
And then I'll shower between jobs.
Well, yeah. You can't go serve tables smelling like a plumber.
Exactly. So I shower then, and then I'll shower again before bed. Usually.
Yeah, you can't go into bed dirty. That's just a nasty feeling, and I can't sleep.
Dirtying up your bed.
Yeah, and I mean, I only wash my sheets like once a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm every maybe 8 to 9 months.
8 to 9 months? I just buy new sheets.
I only wash it every 8 to 9 months.
Okay.
They magically get washed.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love when I come home and the housekeeping fairies have done all my dishes.
Dude, there was that one, it was like a commercial or something, or a comedy short, where the guy's like, no, look, babe, it's an Aussie thing, and he's like, look, like, I just throw my clothes in and around this hamper. And they just get done. And she's like, what? And then he's like, no, it's not just that. I know this sounds crazy. Yeah. Like, I haven't wanted to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, and he's like, yeah, and like, this coffee table, I can put anything on it. And she's like, what? He's like, I'll put anything on it. And it's just gone. It just disappears. Just cleaned. It's put away. And she's looking at it. She's like, I'm fucking done. And he's like, no, just try it. Just try it. It's actually so good.
That's so funny. In and around the hamper. Yeah. God, I'm so bad for that.
Yeah.
I like walk past the hamper with my clothes and like get undressed at the bed. And just like put them on the floor. And then when the pile on the floor is too high,
you put it in there.
Then I put it in there. Because the pile on the floor is the like, maybe I could wear this again pile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the classic thing. Guys talk about it all the time.
I might need this tomorrow.
Yeah. Guys there's multiple stages of how dirty your clothes are. But women, it's like you wear it. If it's touched your skin, then it's dirty and it's got to be washed.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, my accountant.
Oh. So it's a lot running a media company.
We gotta deal
You got
with
people to
things.
talk. People to talk to. Babies to shake, hands to kiss.
Babies to shake. Babies to shake.
What have you been up to? What's your life been like?
Dude, shit's been exciting.
Yeah?
Also, sorry, before things have been good, but I wanted to mention I've got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about because I did some cool stuff.
Okay.
But I did want to mention that Squirt and Turbo
Oh my god.
fucked up Josh's balcony.
So
Yeah, go ahead and tell everyone about Squirt and Turbo.
I've got this balcony, right? And I go out there one day, and there's a little nest with 2 little eggs in it, and I'm thrilled. I'm like giddy. I'm like a foster parent. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna have baby birds on the balcony. My girlfriend's like, we should get rid of those, and I was like, you heartless wench. There's no way I'm getting rid of baby bird eggs.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Right? So it's gotten me now. Because now the birds have hatched and they can fly. I have 4 pigeons living on my balcony. And they're fucking my shit up. There is pigeon shit everywhere.
So today we went out and the cigarette butts from the cigarette butt container are everywhere.
They're everywhere. There's shit all over my chair.
There is shit everywhere on every surface of the balcony.
I know. It's going to take me like a lot of time to clean that up.
You're going to legitimately have to go out there with like a bucket of hot soapy water and a sponge and like wash your fucking chairs. And the one chair, I was like, oh, that poor chair. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's like, it's not just going to be a sweep.
No. There's fucking work to be done.
And I don't want to. It's fucking poop, man.
Yeah.
So now I'm like totally, like I'm proud of Squirt and Turbo, which I've named the 2 pigeons. I'm proud of them for becoming adults. But now it's time for them to leave.
You need to start putting the cats out there on a leash with a harness.
Dude, my cats fucking love them.
They want to kill them though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to put them out there on a leash, and that way, like, no pigeons will come.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, let them go out there on leashes.
Because now the pigeons, like, mock the cats.
Yeah, because they're like, you.
Because they're at the glass door, like, in, like, a fucking hunting pose. Like, you know when they get all, like, low to the ground?
Yeah, and they start, like, vibrating.
And they vibrate and they shake. And the birds are just, like, at the glass, like, yeah. Fuck, they're fucking my shit up out there, man.
Yeah, it's great, honestly.
It's not. I gotta get, like, a guard dog or something.
Yeah, you got to guard cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just, like... I'll have to spend my entire day outside, and every time they land on the balcony, just smack them around
Just
a little bit.
Like, yesterday was Earth Day.
Yesterday was Earth Day.
Yeah, Saturday? Saturday. Mm-hmm. So when it comes out
last Saturday was Earth Day.
Yeah, when it comes out on Wednesday. So I went to a thing in downtown London.
The cleaning green?
No, I didn't do the cleaning green. Sorry, my employer.
Yeah, no, I didn't go to that either. They were like, this is cleaning downtown initiative. And I was like, I'm proud of downtown. I would like to help out. And then it was like the night before. And I was like, eh.
Yeah, and then the day of.
The day of. See, I'm hungover.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Yeah, it was raining. And I was like, I
got to work like a full day after. It's not happening.
No. So
fuck the Earth in that particular moment. But on the whole...
On the whole, Earth Day was positive. I went, I got some sick stuff. I'm going to do some volunteer work.
Yeah?
I've decided, I'm going to maybe do like one day a week.
You've got some time to fill.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've got, yeah.
You're not a busy guy.
I would just think it would be like a good extra endeavor.
Okay.
You know?
Volunteering doing what?
Like clean up stuff. I'll volunteer with the Upper Thames River Conservation Authority, something like that.
Clean up the banks?
Yeah, go along or do there's some opportunity to do like research stuff where you're going around helping like find turtles and you like make sure like check, you know what I mean, take measurements.
You know what? This is just shit you do anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, yeah, volunteer, that'd be sick.
Like you were going out and finding turtles regardless. So if you can do it to help somebody,
then why not? That's what I thought, honestly. And they were like, oh yeah, sometimes we go around and do electrofishing. And I was like, I do regular fishing. Like, I can send you all my stats. I keep a log of all the fish I catch. And they were like, no. Yeah, I guess. Like,
I've been counting rocks in the Thames River for the last 3 years. You want to hear about it?
Do you want my books? Yeah, so that was super cool, man. Honestly, it was great. There was a lot of stuff in there. It was all London based. I got this t-shirt.
Oh, that's where you got the t-shirt.
Yeah, Urban Roots London. I also got you a card to remind me to give you that.
Okay.
For a guy who does microgreens.
Oh, okay.
For like the kitchen, yeah. But I tried some right there. I was like, can I have some? And he's like, no one's asked to eat them today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was like, well, let me try.
Is his name Reese?
No.
Okay.
It's a London thing. They already sell to like Mule.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's funny. I had a micros guy come in like 2 days ago.
Santiago?
No, his name's Reese.
Okay.
Good micros, but damn, micros are expensive.
What was this place called? Was it
Green
like
City? This is the place it was called.
Okay,
not to be confused with Green City Produce, but
yeah, this one's a little different. Sorry, it's they're the first London owned and operated urban farm.
Oh, okay.
And it's quite good, man. Like, I actually really liked it. I had some and I was like, that's delicious. And he was like, sir, you're eating dirt. And I was like, that's fine. Don't worry.
Just smearing it all over.
I love it.
I mean, I love neighborhood gardens. I think they're great.
Yeah.
But they always just look so piss poor.
Dude, some people, like, there are certain ones.
Have you seen the one on Ann Street?
Yeah, that one just takes a beating.
I remember in the fall, I walked over, there was like 2 dead plants and a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, word. You guys are gardening, huh?
Yeah, some of them, though, man, the one on Highbury, there's one out, like, in the east end of the city, right by a highway. And that thing will have, like, fucking 30 corn stalks, like 6-foot tomato plants.
Really?
Yeah, like these grannies must be going balls to the wall.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it all grannies?
It's not entirely. I mean, my girlfriend.
Yeah, she got a plot, didn't she?
Yeah, she got a plot for it. Yeah, which I've been stoked about, to be honest.
You're
not allowed to grow weed in it, though.
No, of course you're not.
Ridiculous.
See, the thing with the community garden is I'd be worried someone would just come fuck with my work.
And just, like, take your vegetables or something?
Yeah, like vegetables that I cultivated.
Yeah.
Like, planting vegetables isn't easy.
I know. I know it's not. I've been worried about it. I've been thinking about ways of avoiding people fucking with it. Mm-hmm. So, like, there's some native flower species that are edible. Mm-hmm. That are, like, positive to plants because they're native species, obviously.
Yeah.
And they, they have like a peppery. The one has like a lemon peppery taste, and it's like this pretty yellow flower. It's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just surround everything you plant with like Venus flytraps.
That's a good idea.
You train them and you selectively breed them over time to make them more and more aggressive and sharper.
Yeah.
So that if someone walks by that the plant doesn't recognize, right? Because it would know you because you raised it, right? Or it would know Brian. Ooh. Yeah, a monster at 9 a.m. That's tough.
And an extra large Tim's.
That's the blue collar combo right there. 2 of those with next originals. Yeah. That's showing up to the job site. Get a gas station taquito at your lunch break. Ooh.
So anyway, I got the coolest poster I've ever gotten in my life.
Okay.
It's like 5 feet wide by like 2.5 feet tall.
What is it?
It's all the fish of the Thames River. And it says fish of the Thames, and then all of them, a picture of each one and their name.
Did you get this from volunteering?
No, I got it from Upper... So they had like a stand at the Upper Thames River Conservation. They have this stand, right? Like everyone, all these different companies and stuff have these stands. And then one of their display pieces was this poster, but like a hard one on a thick thing. And I was like, yo, that's a really cool poster. And she was like, thanks. And I'm like, where do I get one? And she's like, what? So I asked her, like, can I have one of your display posters?
Yeah.
And she's like, actually, yeah, we have I have a couple copies of like soft ones, not on a board.
Yeah.
Do you want it? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I need it.
Man,
actually.
this place must have been like fucking Mecca for you.
Dude, it was great.
There's probably like 50 dudes just like you hanging around this place.
I talked about heat pumps with this dude instead of like as an alternative to natural gas furnaces and ACs. Like the Mitsubishi high-end heat pumps. Talked about them and like geothermal and fucking for like 40 minutes. It was great. It was great.
I don't want to make fun of you because this is really nice. Like, damn, they got you.
They got me. They got me. And they were like, you want to volunteer? I was like, absolutely.
We're looking for a 40-hour-a-week position. You're like, I'll quit one of my jobs.
Yeah, I pull 75 hours a week now. I can increase that, sir.
You want to volunteer? We're picking up turtles and looking at fish. And you're like, can we talk about the fish when we catch them? Yes, you can. Good for you, man.
Dude, it was dope. It was dope. I also spoke to a couple MPs. Like not military police, members of parliament.
Yeah.
Because they had some stuff there. The one, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to call them out on here. Because I was not happy with them.
Okay.
I was talking to the NDP MP.
Okay.
And Peggy Sattler.
Yeah.
So she was nice, and I asked some questions, and like she's standing there to answer people's questions. And she had two things down about like urban sprawl, like anti-urban sprawl initiatives.
Yeah.
And she had another one, a migratory birds like protection thing, just for like with urban, what was it? With like urban development. So not having buildings go up that are just glass because they kill a lot of birds.
Yeah.
Right?
They just fly right into them.
They just fly right into them because it's a mirror. So she was like, things like One Richmond Place are better designed because there's no confusion there. Like, this is a building.
Yeah, they'll avoid it.
Yeah, they'll avoid it.
Yeah.
So
I like the birds are retards stance.
Yeah, I know. Like, fuck.
These things are so dumb that we have to like change our way of living.
They've existed for thousands of years, but yeah, we put up a piece of glass and they're fucked. So I was talking to her and she was really nice and everything was fine. But then she's like, oh, where do you live? And I was like, 311 Central. She's like, oh, yeah, that's a different routing. End of conversation.
Oh!
I was like, what? You're a member of parliament. Like, you're here to serve the community and inform people. And you're informing me because I'm asking questions about these acts and petitions you want me to sign.
Yeah, different writing though, bud.
Yeah, she's like, no, that's, your MP is this guy. And, like, basically, like, told me to fuck off. And I was like...
Are you sure you aren't talking her ear off for 20 minutes?
I talked to her for, like, under 2 minutes. I was like... Excuse me? Like, you're a member of parliament.
Was that guy there?
No. No. So, then I also spoke to... I can't remember her last name. I'm so sorry. I feel bad. Because she even asked about the podcast.
No!
Well, because, yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, like, I'm just going around it. This is, like, topic for podcast. She was
my
like,
God, journalism.
She was like, yeah. She's like, what's your podcast? And I was like, the Reasonable Doubt Podcast. So we talked for a couple minutes and she seemed interested. She was really nice. I spoke to her. Same thing about like anti-urban urban sprawl initiatives. Mm-hmm. Just because I actually said to her, see, this is the other thing. Peggy Sattler, I think, was kind of rude with me. Okay. Because I said, yes, I hunt and fish, and I really don't like pushing wilderness further and further away from the city. Mm-hmm. Like, I just don't like it.
Right.
And she didn't seem to like that.
Oh, okay.
The liberal lady, her name's Ariel, but I can't remember her last name. She immediately was like, that's very positive. You're contributing to conservation and reducing dependency on factory farming, which is really important. Standing there like, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I know. Thank you. That's great. I appreciate that an MP understands the implications of doing it, though, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just...
Christians brush with politics and journalism.
We
got to start showing up to these MP meetings with, like, little recorders.
For the Reasonable Doubt podcast.
We will now be taking questions. Josh Merrill, the Reasonable Doubt podcast. What do you think about a fight club, but it's only midgets and disabled people?
Sorry, little people.
I think that would be funny, I think.
And then just a hard look.
Like, don't even ask a question.
Are we feeling?
We have this theory on the podcast that smoking a bong is crackhead activity. Thoughts?
Do you care to comment?
Listen, I'm all fine with joints. Blunts even. Fine with me. But a bong?
A bong, cracky it may seem.
There's no rush. The weed's not going anywhere. You can take your time.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
Speaking of
we
which,
should go out and do it.
Yeah, we should. Why not?
Don't be out
Get
in
press
public.
passes.
Dude, we could get
if I got a press pass, I would hang that shit up in my living room.
You'll know if we got a press pass because there will be about 200 selfies posted on Instagram.
I'll wear that press pass to every event I go to.
Yeah.
They're like not even the same event. Like, I'll wear it everywhere.
Press, let me in. Working here, bud.
If we get a press pass, you'll know because I'll be insufferable. I'll be the fucking worst.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, though,
Yeah.
it was just 420.
It was just 420. I like that Earth Day and 420 are so close because it's the same people.
It is the same people. Losers.
Whoa!
I'm joking. It was just 420. Did you celebrate?
Not at 4:20 p.m.
No, I was at work.
I was still working, yeah.
I know. I feel bad for all the line cooks that had to go in on 420 because, damn it, that's their day.
Yeah, that's their day. That's rude.
That's their day.
That should be a holiday.
That's what I said. I was like, especially for the one guy, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He showed up, he walked in the door at 420. And I was like, damn, like to my boss, I was like, you made him work today? And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, this is like a religious holiday for this guy. And he's like, I'm not expected to know people's religions. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm joking, but like, this guy's ripped.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Man, honestly, 420 was fucking, like, pretty chill this year. You
got stoned.
I got super baked. But oh yeah, I called you. Right?
No, I called you because you weren't making any sense. Chris texted me, he's like, you ever make a pesto gravy? And I'm sitting there and I was like, I'm drunk. I want you to know, I'm like drunk at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like just shit time to be drunk. I started drinking at like 4 in the afternoon. Yeah. So I'm drunk. And I'm like sitting with my girlfriend and I was like, Christian's not making any fucking sense. Because I'm trying to like figure out what a pesto gravy would mean. And I call you, and I'm drunk, and you're high. And I was like, what are you talking about? And you're like, I just think it'd be great, man. I'm like, what do you mean? Is pesto, like you just putting pesto in a gravy? You're like, we should cook sometime, man. Like, come on, we'll make pesto gravy. And I was like, what? And you're like, the nuttiness and the earthiness from the pine nuts. I feel like you could, like, double that. It'd be, like, really good in the gravy. I'm like, all right. I was so high. Which is like, it's great you want to come over and cook together. I really do want to do that. But like, you want to just come over and make gravy? Like, you want to come over and make like not even a side, like an accompaniment.
Gravy.
You know what I mean? We're just going to spoon it and be like, awesome. See ya.
Yeah, see you later. I was sitting there, I'm like, man.
You were just hungry.
I was just hungry. I wanted pesto, and I wanted some, like, creamy chicken gravy. And I was like, what if I made chicken that was, like, pesto marinated, cook it down, and then use that, like, the drippings?
See, now you're making sense.
With pesto to make, like, and add pesto to that with toast pine nuts, and then add the toasted pine nuts to it. and then you get that earthy flavor out of it.
So you just make it a pan sauce.
Maybe some truffle oil, and then have that in like this pretty light chicken gravy.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that would be delicious.
That would be delicious. See, this is what I'm thinking is you were thinking all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But that was all in your head, and all that you could get to me was, I think a pesto gravy would be pretty fucking good.
Yeah. I remember you not understanding and me thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, it's a pesto gravy. What doesn't make sense about this?
I want you to know I told every cook I know about pesto gravy, and they're like, what?
Dude, like but pesto flavored chicken gravy would be good.
Yeah, okay, but what I was getting from you was like beef gravy, and you stir some pesto in there.
No.
And then be like,
Boof.
what do you think? It's just funny. It would just be gravy, but a little sweeter.
Nah, yeah. Not that. No. I should have explained.
Now, white people love pesto.
They do.
They love pesto.
Yeah, it's a big
Especially
thing.
like 10 years ago. Remember when everything was pesto?
Oh, you could get fucking pesto everything.
Pesto is like pizza sauce.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Glad
So
those
good.
days. Pesto and sun-dried tomatoes, and everyone thought they were like...
Sun-dried tomatoes are amazing.
Sun-dried tomatoes, fuck. I'm not going to deny that. But everyone thought they were like... I don't know, like a farm-to-table chef because they were putting sun-dried tomatoes and fucking pesto on shit.
Well, do you remember when people were like sun-drying tomatoes on their balconies?
Yeah.
And that was the down... If you were in an urban center, you could still have sun-dried tomatoes. But it's like, you know, Jacqueline next door, she's got...
Quellen?
Yeah, Jay Quellen next door, she's got fucking 600 tomatoes drying on her balcony.
I'm pretty sure it has to be a very specific climate, too. Like, I don't think you're supposed to just sun-dry tomatoes
No,
here.
they do it in Italy where it's warm and dry.
Not where it's sweltering hot and humid. You're going to just get sick.
Yeah, you're just going to make moldy tomatoes.
Just like these tomatoes you've left out in the sun that have like dehydrated.
A little bit.
I love these. I only shit myself for 4 hours after I eat them.
It is coming up on fruit season. This is my favorite time of year. I hate winter, to be honest.
He loves fruit season.
I
Ladies and
love
gentlemen.
fruit season. I love
Go
it.
to the beach.
Oh, yes. I love just go to the beach, eating fruit all day. You know, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Most of my diet has switched over fully now to fruit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm eating predominantly fruit.
I was thinking about
My
doing a
poops have
month.
been black, though.
Oh,
I don't think it's okay.
no. Coffee ground black? Does
Yeah.
it come out does it look like coffee grinds though?
No.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
When it
good.
starts getting like
It's just dark poo.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up
You
with
changed
that.
your diet. That's probably fine.
You think it's freaking out? It's probably ridding me of all the old shit in there.
Yeah.
And the old shit in there is like a lot of Burger King.
You just got Popeyes though.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And Popeyes.
I love Popeyes.
Fried chicken, man. I love fried chicken.
Everybody loves fried chicken. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about doing a month of this. I forget the name of the diet, but you just eat fruit and meat.
Okay.
That's it.
I feel like that it would be really good for you.
I feel like, yeah. But you have to eat a lot because you don't get the energy source from carbs. So you're just like
Well,
eating
there's tons of carbs in fruit.
certain fruits,
No, all
right?
fruits.
All fruits?
Yeah, it's predominantly sugar.
Oh, okay.
It's like you'd have no fat intake.
Yeah.
Or a much lower fat intake aside from animal fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've seen dudes do the carnivore diet,
Yeah.
which just...
like
it's
to
so
each
silly.
to each their own. I will say this: there is no diet that works for everybody.
No.
It doesn't exist. Even though people think like the Mediterranean diet's ideal for people, which it is a good diet,
Yeah.
I don't think it's for everyone.
What's
And
Mediterranean diet? It's just like leafy greens, oils instead of butters.
Yeah. Well, they use a lot of butter though, like feta cheese. Like think of a med at like work. Think
Yeah,
of
yeah.
work.
But you eat cheese and you eat like nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's usually
High
high
fat.
fat, high protein.
Yeah.
Low carb. That's typically the meta diet.
Well, I mean, that's just the diet people use to lose weight, is just cut down on their carbs.
Yeah, you just it's easier cut carbohydrate intake and increase fats because fats are processed in the body a lot faster.
Yeah.
And then obviously increasing your protein intake.
I love seeing the fucking loser dudes though that just eat, and like not even just carnivore diet, but like raw carnivore diet.
Yeah, that shit is.
It's
They've been doing all these studies are coming out that it's not healthy.
No, it's not.
That
How could it be?
I'm actually somewhat concerned because I eat blue steaks. I love blue steak.
Yeah, blue
And
is not raw though.
Yeah, but they're saying that steak should ideally be cooked to like closer to medium.
Yeah.
Because there's bacteria and stuff in the meat that they're finding in microbes that is not good for your gut flora.
Yeah. I mean, the recommendations that people always put out for food are always, they go further than they have to because they know most people won't listen.
Yeah.
So they feel like if they go further and people go to where they kind of should be, they still feel like they're winning.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just kind of like, let them have this.
Yeah, it's like
right?
they get to meet mid-rare kind of thing.
If they tell people that like cooking chicken to like 150 kills like most things,
yeah,
right? Then they're going to actually cook it to 140 and be sick.
Yeah,
so
whereas
you
if
tell
you tell
them
170.
Yeah, 165, 170, they're going to cook it most of the way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's fair.
I've only had salmonella 3 times in my life.
Have you actually?
No, I've had it once.
I've never had salmonella.
I wouldn't wish it on. It's the sickest I've ever been.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but nightmares.
You know how I got it? Raw flour.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's so much more likely for you to get salmonella poisoning from raw flour and eggshells than it is from raw chicken.
Yeah.
They're like, our standards for raising poultry are actually incredibly high.
This is my thing with pork. People are worried about pork.
Yeah, well, pork used to be nasty.
Pork used to be really, really gross because people treat them like garbage cans. They would just feed them anything.
Well, what happens was, they would feed them rats.
Well, and all sorts of shit. But now the diet is so controlled in pig farming, in Canada at least.
Yeah.
So the concern was trichinosis originally.
Yeah.
To be clear, which trichinosis is a parasite that lives in your muscle bellies, and it creates cystic egg sacs. And those cystic egg sacs, if they go uncooked, you can eat meat with trichinosis. It's fine, but it has to be cooked all the way through. If you don't, then that won't kill that trichinosis. And when you ingest it, you will give yourself trichinosis. It's not horrible. It's not great for you. It's not going to kill you, but
it's going to be gross.
It's going to be a bad time, and you will have a lot of aches and pains. Bear meat, which like I'm going up at the end of May for black bear. Bear meat's full of trichinosis. There's nothing. Yeah, just because they eat anything, right?
Right.
But it's ridiculous. Now they test pork. Now it doesn't even have trichinosis.
No,
it's like there's no trichinosis.
I eat my pork
in it.
medium usually.
There's no point in cooking it all the way through anymore because it doesn't have trichinosis.
Yeah,
it doesn't contain that parasite. So what's the point? Why wouldn't you like when I have pork tenderloin? I'm like mid rare.
Yeah,
it's
better.
It's better, it's tastier, and I haven't gotten trick.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Pigs used to be nasty, and I think there's just old thought, right?
Yeah.
Right? So, like,
people
are
like, you
gotta, like, cook the piss out of this.
Yeah.
But there is nothing worse than well-done pork.
Overcooked pork is horrendous.
It's horrendous. Unless it's like, I don't know, like pulled pork or whatever.
Well, yeah, if they've marinated the living shit out of it, tenderized it, okay.
Yeah,
then I guess
then
you
it's
can cook
fine.
it as much as you
That's
want.
the only way I can eat well-done pork is if it's 50-50 sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
predominantly barbecue sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, pulled pork is just a vessel to eat barbecue sauce. It's like how chicken wings are just a vessel to eat hot sauce.
Yeah, that's great.
And fish and chips are a vessel to eat tartar sauce.
They are.
I fucking love it, though.
I love tartar sauce. I love fish and chips so much.
There was this little fish and chip shack when I grew up in Lucan.
Okay.
That would, like, sell the, like, traditional, like, fish and chips in a newspaper
Love
roll.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just dump malt vinegar all over it. But the fillets would stick up like this much. They'd be like this huge, but it'd be really thin and crispy, and you would just like eat it out of the cone. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome. I love eating fish.
Yeah, me too.
I love fish.
Yeah. Fish is fucking... You're making me hungry right now.
Yeah? You want to go for a fillet at 9 a.m.?
Honestly, yes. I loved that about the East Coast. You could get fucking seafood anytime.
Yeah?
Anytime.
Damn.
Anytime. 9 a.m., you can roll over to a fish and chips restaurant. They're open, serving fish and chips at like 9:30 a.m. It's great.
Have you ever noticed? Do you like malt vinegar?
Love it. Yeah.
It's
course.
old man vinegar, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a stereotype. But every time I was serving an old dude, I would just show up with malt vinegar without them even asking, and they'd be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's good. It's better.
It's the best way to do it.
It's the best. Fruit. Oh, I was saying, though, fruit season's upon us.
Yes, fruit season is upon us.
I love eating fruit, and I have recently, this year, started diving into mangoes.
Have you not eaten a mango before this year?
No, I have, but I never really liked them. But this year, I've been loving mangoes.
Mangoes are the greatest fruit.
They're
Beside, like, peaches.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're great. I can eat tons of them.
Oh, they're so good. And you can just, like, fuck. Eating fruit, you can kind of look like an asshole when you do it, right?
Yeah.
But it's just, it's like swaggerish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're
like when you're eating
munching
like
on some
chunks
fruit.
of mango, or you're like just fucking mowing an apple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or fucking firing grapes into your mouth.
Yeah.
Like you can just look like a dickhead because you have this air of like you're like watching someone eat a McDouble or something.
And you're like, I'm just having fruit. What do you have?
And you're
fatty?
like old fucking Polish man in the park cutting an apple with his pocket knife and then eating the apple off of it.
Love
It's
it.
like that guy.
Yeah.
That guy knows what he's about. That guy eats 36 apples a week.
Dude, I'm an apple nutcase. I eat a lot of
It's
apples.
the best apple. Because there's a correct answer.
What's your idea? Because there's...
Fuji.
No, you're
Fuji's
wrong.
the best
you're wrong.
apple.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong.
You're
Tell
wrong.
me how.
Our friend who does pest control, yeah, he's going to write in, I guarantee, when he listens to this, and he's
What?
going to tell you you're fucking wrong.
I'm not wrong.
He's going to tell
I
you you're wrong.
demonstrate it's the best apple.
Nope, it's not.
It's sweet.
Okay, look, I'm
It's
not saying
crisp.
there's 100% a right answer, but that's not it.
What's the best apple then? You're a Red Delicious fan, aren't you?
Nope.
Those soft, creamy bullshit.
Ridiculous. There's a couple that are great. Ambrosias are really good. I had a buddy put me onto those. What?
It's like fucking weed strains.
Yeah, like Pink Lady, I quite like.
Pink Lady and Fuji's are pretty close.
Nope.
Yes, they are.
A good homegrown Ontario Honey Crisp is quite good.
I like a Honey Crisp.
Yeah. See, now I'm naming shit that's better than a Fuji. Get the fuck out.
Fuji's better than a Honey Crisp.
No,
Fuji's
Fuji's
better
are
than a
too
Gala.
big. Fuji's are too big.
There's-
Galas
what do
are...
you mean? This apple's so good. I wish there was less of it.
No, there's
Is
too
that what you're
much.
trying to
There's
say?
too much. It's too much apple.
those-
Galas are great daily eaters.
Daily eaters.
Yeah. Galas are my go-to daily eater for a lunchbox. Galas are great because they're dense. They're dense enough that they don't get too banged up when you stick them in the lunchbox.
Yep.
They're a solid daily eater.
Sleeper pick, not for every day, but a Granny Smith every now and then.
I like a Granny Smith out.
Every now and then.
I like a Granny Smith.
Right?
It's very its own thing.
It's its own thing. It's off to
Yeah.
the side,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's why it's green.
That's why it's green. But like, I don't want to eat a Granny Smith every day.
Apparently the best one, the best apple, is a russet apple. Like a russet potato.
I've never seen a russet apple.
Yeah, of course you haven't. They're from down south.
Oh.
They have a rougher skin like that. Mm-hmm. And they are apparently the best apple.
Okay.
It's pretty, like, a lot of people online talk about this in the apple communities.
In the apple communities?
The russet
In
apple.
the forums.
Yeah, I read the apple forums. I'm big. Our friend's going to write in. You mark my words. He
You
will
guys
be-
talk about apples like this?
Oh, yes. Yes, we are both apple connoisseurs. He's one of the most informed apple eaters I know.
I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm gonna buy one of every apple and I'm gonna rank them.
You won't get that good apples. You got to go to like an orchard, like a good orchard or something. The grocery store's shit. You got to also remember they're selling right now they'll be selling last year's apples.
Yeah, you want to go like in the
from
summer,
October. You want to go in the fall.
right? Okay.
Summer, they're selling last year's apples that were stored in nitrogen. So they're like force ripened, and then they've been sitting for almost a year.
Okay.
You'd be shocked how long you can store apples. If
Okay.
you store apples in the cold with low oxygen, you can keep them for well over a year. Fresh, unfrozen.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, apples are a hardy fruit.
I love apples.
And Ontario, we are a fucking apple mecca.
Yeah, we are.
We are. It's super cool. I love being from Ontario for that. Like, fuck yeah, we are the apple place.
We are the apple place.
That's
Have you ever
dope.
been apple picking?
Thousands of times.
With your girlfriend, though?
No.
They love that shit.
Do they?
Oh.
Maybe I've been with her once, but I should go.
Yeah.
Because I've gone out like berry picking and stuff with her.
I love
And
berry
we
picking.
forage. We forage a lot. Speaking of, it's morel mushroom time actually coming up, so everyone fuck off of my morel mushroom spots.
Forage.
We forage. We're big foragers.
I know what you mean, but foraging like implies like in my mind like hands and knees like rummaging around.
That's what we do.
What are you doing to this woman, man? Stop making her forage.
I'm not making her forage. She's the one. I'll be sitting there. I'm content to sit at home. She goes, "Can we go out foraging today?" And I go, "Yeah, sure. Let's go."
Hunter-gatherer lifestyle.
Yeah, she wants to
fuck are
go
you
forage
doing?
around. So I'm like, okay. And we go out, hunt for mushrooms, cattails. There's different like vegetables you can pull out of the ground. It's awesome. We got fruiting trees. We'll collect berries.
You want to be my morel guy? I'll buy him off you.
Will you?
Yeah, probably.
I will get you 5 pounds of morels.
Yeah?
End of May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Be my mushroom connect.
Sick.
They're actually very hard to find.
Yeah, I know they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super difficult.
Yeah, and they're like, there's like,
Did you hear about? I told you about the guy who tried to grow them. Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast.
you tried to grow morels?
There's a guy. They're impossible.
Yeah,
to
you
grow
can't
inside.
grow them yourself.
Yeah,
can you?
but there is a dude who has learned how to farm them too.
Oh, and he got killed
he
by
got
Big
killed by
Mushroom.
Big Pizza. Big Pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, the 5 families of the Pizza Mafia.
Yes,
It was like
yeah.
Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's,
Pizza.
Pizza.
What's the other one?
Oh, fuck.
There's another one.
There's another big one. Shit. We said
Anyway.
Domino's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, he
Anyway,
died.
yeah.
He died.
They
So
whacked
someone
him.
else picked up his research and has like redeveloped it. These 2 brothers that are scientists, and they figured out how to do it. And
I mean, that'll make morels less.
yeah, but I'm excited about it because morels are tasty. Like,
They are.
It's not going to make them less tasty. It just makes them more
Hot
accessible.
take, I like them better than truffles.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
They're harder to come by. Mm-hmm. Like we have truffle pigs for truffles.
Yeah, me, I'm a fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, morels are much harder to come by.
They are,
But
they're
truffles are
fucking-
more expensive.
They're fucking great. Like, yeah, honestly, I love going out hunting for morels. They're hard to find down here.
Mm.
There's so many people down here looking for them. You got to go north.
Yeah?
Yeah, you got to go north. Fiddleheads too. I love fiddleheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something... I know it's like generally safe, but something about eating a mushroom out of the woods.
Why?
Just, doesn't matter if I know the guy, like, really knows his shit who got it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, knows the mushrooms that'll just kill
You
you.
ever had puffballs?
Oh, the big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a kid, my buddy's dad used to, like, go out and collect them, which was something I had, like, not heard of.
Yeah.
And he would, like, cut them up and grill them.
Yeah.
fucking
They're
crazy.
easy to come by. There's lots of I get what you're saying. That like
It's like there's a little piece of you that's like, I could trip balls, I could have a delicious meal, or I could just die right now.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's pretty safe.
Did you know the thing about how like all mushrooms are like one big organism?
It's called the
The
mycelium,
mycelium network?
Yeah.
Yeah. That freaks me out.
Why?
Because you know when people are like talking about like after humans, what's going to take over the world? That.
Ants.
No.
Yeah.
Mycelium.
No, ants.
No, they would have done it by now.
Nope, they wouldn't have because we prevent them from doing it.
How?
What'll happen is we'll produce an incredible amount of CO2. We'll kill ourselves in the process because CO2 will go through the roof. And then when it does, as a result of gigantic amounts of CO2, there will be a boom in flora.
Yeah.
With that boom in flora, then there'll be an excess of oxygen, and ants only stay small because there's not enough oxygen in the atmosphere for them to get big because they don't breathe. They breathe through an exoskeleton. They have to walk and move to collect oxygen.
Okay.
When there's a boom of O2, of oxygen, that's when the ants will grow. And even if they can get to the size of a small dog, they will fucking control this earth forever.
That would be terrifying.
Dude.
An ant the size of a small dog? Well, yeah, because they're a hive mind, right?
Yeah, they're way smarter than we are.
Wow, that's not true.
Absolutely it is. We do everything we can to destroy them, and
They keep coming.
Their population outnumbers us like fucking 200 to 1.
Well, yeah, look how little they are.
Doesn't matter,
They're
Josh.
little guys.
Yeah, and if they get bigger, what happens then?
There'll be less of them.
No, there won't. No, there won't.
I don't know. I don't buy ants. I buy fungus. I feel like the fungus will take over.
Fungus have already taken over.
I know, but in more of a meaningful way.
How so?
It'll develop sentience.
What do you mean?
Because it'll be so big. It'll be like the organic AI.
It's already sentient. You don't think the mycelium network's not
That's
sentient?
terrifying. It's under us all the
It's
time.
incredibly sentient. It moves out of the way when, like, weeks in advance when there's tsunamis. It's aware of earthquakes that are coming, and it'll separate itself and put splits in the mycelium network where they know there's going to be an earthquake.
That's scary shit.
Dude, it's smarter. The mycelium network is vastly more in tune with the earth than we are.
Because, okay, this is what if the mycelium does this? Okay?
Yeah.
What if the ants do rise up, hypothetically, the size of a small dog or whatever? They're always underground.
Yeah.
Right? They dig hives, and they're rummaging around down there and
Yeah.
stuff. Bits of the mycelium latch as it gets smarter, as you say it's sentient, onto these ants. Gives them all like fungal infections and stuff and lives in their heads. And then the mycelium is really controlling the ants and all the other animals. Are you writing this down? Write this down. This is important. Right? And then now the fungus is the one that's really calling the shots and using all these animals to further its own needs. Athlete's foot is just a start.
Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, commonly known as zombie ant fungus, is an insect
Oh my God!
is an insect pathogenic fungus discovered by British naturalist Alfred Russel
It's already
Wallace
starting.
in 1859 and currently
Oh my
found
God, it's
predominantly in tropical ecosystems.
Oh my God, it's happening.
So what it does is infects the ant. It's common in a bunch of things. They haven't seen it in humans yet, which is scary. It is scary. It's a fungus that goes into them, and then it controls their mind, and for whatever reason, that makes them climb to the highest point near them, and they'll climb all the way to the top of a tree, and then they stand there and wait and die. And they die, and this thing sprouts out of its fucking skull, and then it spores and releases its spores everywhere. Happens all the time. Yeah,
It's happening. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen to every animal that's left or whatever. And then all they're going to do is multiply this fungus around.
No, fungus are peaceful. They've been here for thousands of years.
Does that sound peaceful?
Yeah, well, ants, there's a lot of them. When there's too many humans, they're going to start attacking us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've already got athlete's foot.
Yeah, I guess. They
Fat people already have funguses.
fungal infections, yeah.
Right?
I think what you're missing is that fungus is the only reason we have plants.
I know.
The earth was a sterile place, and then fungus started, and then fungus gave rigidity to the soil to allow things to grow and the soil to become hydrated. That's what started it.
So it's been here forever.
Always.
And it will be here forever.
It controls the earth. I think that fungus is what dictates the path of the earth, like as a planet.
We got to get rid of this shit.
No.
It's going to take over,
without
man.
the fungus, you're fucked. You need them.
We're fucked anyways,
the
man.
lesser of two evils.
We're fucked anyways.
The alternative is a completely sterile environment where we eat humans.
Okay, this is the thing. Humans are going to die out one day, right?
Yeah.
We are the undisputed rulers of the planet right now. It's undisputed. We control how the planet goes. At least top 3.
I think we're top 3, sure.
Okay? I don't want anything ruling after us.
You want it to end here.
End here.
No, won't happen.
It's gotta end here.
You should watch what you're saying, man. The Mycelium Network's listening.
Stop. Don't.
They might kill you.
I'm just gonna start fucking kicking mushroom caps now. I'm gonna see one growing. Bah!
I think what Josh is not realizing is that every time he kicks a mushroom cap, he spreads their spores for them. There's no way you can win.
If you're just gonna see me on the top of my building one day and be like, "What are you doing?" Oh, just waiting to die.
What are you doing?
I'll die
and
and
coming.
on the top of my head.
You ever seen him? You ever see it?
Oh my fuck!
It's really interesting.
I've stumbled onto something here.
Like you didn't really stumble onto it.
This is gonna.
So it climbs all the way up to the top, and then that thing grows out of it.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, and then it spores and releases it. See, there's one there.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Hard to see. We need to find a way to put this up.
We just need better camera. Pull that shit up.
Pull that shit up.
Oh fuck. I
Yeah,
hate
it's pretty
that.
good. Oh, zombie fungus deer.
Shut up.
No way, it made its way into deer.
That's what
is
you eat,
intense.
dog.
Yeah, that's not cool, eh?
That's not ideal.
Well, that's interesting.
On a lighter note, a 20-year-old anchor in Mississippi got fired on the news for saying "faux shizzle, my nizzle."
Are you serious? White dude?
No, white chick.
White chick? Yeah.
They were talking about Snoop Dogg's new wine, and she was like, "Yeah, I like it." And they're like, "Because it's Mississippi, right?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you a Snoop Dogg fan?" Because, like,
And she said, "Faux
and she's
shizzle,
like, "Faux
my-"
shizzle, my nizzle."
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
I think because technically it means
It's the N word.
yeah, for sure my N-word.
Yeah, but like, not really.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have that big of an issue with it.
No, as experts on slurs.
As privileged white folk, I mean,
But like, nizzle is the like censored version. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's incredibly censored. Do you have a case of Upper Canada Lager?
No, I used to. That's just a box.
Oh,
That's our Upper Canada Lager
is that
box.
okay? Yeah,
Yeah, that summer where we just got drunk on buck beer.
No, that's fucking insane, though. To be honest, why would you?
I don't know.
So what's she doing? What's she doing now? We should hire her.
First of all,
to do the
I'm
weather.
very impressed that you became a major anchor on a news channel at 20 years old. That's crushing it.
Wait, she's only 20?
She was only 20.
Yeah, damn, good for you.
Like, it takes a long time to get there. You know what I
She
mean?
must have started doing journalism at like 16.
Yeah, like immediately went to school for it, crushed it right away, and then went there.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah,
But we should hire her. We should get her on the show.
yeah.
And then she can just say the N-word over and over. I
Well,
won't fire her for that.
I mean, I wouldn't love that.
No, I wouldn't love it, but I would begrudgingly deal with it.
Yeah.
I think. Or just have her as like a soundboard. Like she could just sit here, and then I could be like,
oh, shizzle.
just poke her in the face. Oh, shizzle. I wonder, like, that's actually, I think that's hilarious.
Do you think there's human rights laws against that?
What, poking people in the face?
Just being like, hey, you're my poke in the face soundboard. Faux shizzle.
If we let her leave the building, there's no problem.
That's the only thing holding us back.
No, you stay in the studio.
Okay, I've been thinking about something, and I want your opinion on this. Do you think it's important to play chess?
Yeah,
You do?
100%.
Okay, I've actually been thinking this, like, not in a crazy way.
If I've talked to you about this, if you don't know the rules to chess and you don't have to be good at it, but if you don't understand how chess works past the age 19, 20,
Yeah.
my opinion of you as an adult drops.
Yeah.
This is one of those things you should know. It's like I don't know how to tie my shoes.
Yeah,
my
it's
mind.
like that's kind of how I think of it. It's a formative part of development.
Yeah.
Like it's the pillar in development.
We've
of a
been playing
person.
this game for thousands of years.
Yeah, you should know how to play
You
chess.
should know how to play chess.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
You don't have to be good at it.
You don't have to be good at it, but I think you should be able to play a game of chess and understand
all
the
you need to know is
fundamentals.
how the pieces move and how you win.
Yeah,
That's all you need to know. You can suck shit.
yeah,
That's fine.
That's fine. But okay, I do wonder this. People, how do I say this? So, I think that people who are really good at chess do better in life.
Well, I don't think it's chess doing that.
I think it's the fact that they're using foresight and
Yeah, I think it's the type of
problem
person
solving.
that can be good at chess is also the type of person that can be good at life
That makes good moves
They
in
can
life.
look ahead,
yeah.
and not just fall for immediate gratification. That's like a big thing that's what I think.
Yeah.
Is like people that can delayed gratification, right? You know that thing, they get these kids in rooms and they'll put like a marshmallow in front of them and they're like, if you don't eat that marshmallow for 5 minutes, I'll give you 5.
Yeah.
And they'll just walk away and let the kid sit there. And like half the time the kid just eats the marshmallow and they're like,
an
all right, you
idiot.
failed, go home.
Yeah.
But then sometimes the kid will just sit there and look at the mushroom for 5, or the not the mushrooms are in my head, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna bring one of those parasitic mushrooms.
Yo, you can fuck off.
And
is
just
what you
set
can
it. Just be like, doop, you know what that is? But no, I agree. It's self-control and the ability to see long term.
Yeah.
I think too the ability to see multiple scenarios play out.
Yeah.
When
Like chess is obviously simplified compared to life.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I think the skill still applies that you have the ability to say, okay, based on this next significant decision I make, what are the outcomes that might happen here?
Yeah.
And is this, how do I make what's the decision to make here for the best outcome?
Yeah.
Like for the most desirable outcome.
Plus, like, chess is just one big fucking dick swinging competition. Because it's a game that if you beat someone in, you immediately, it's not true, but you think in your head, I'm smarter.
I'm smarter than that person.
I'm smarter
Yeah.
than this person, right?
Yeah.
I dust my girlfriend in chess.
I crush my girlfriend in chess all the time.
That's not
She
true.
won the other day.
Allie's beat me a couple times.
She won the other day. We wanted to play speed chess.
Oh, like with a timer?
Yeah.
Fuck speed chess.
5-minute speed chess game. So like quick.
Yeah.
And queen straight across the board from its original position directly across. Checkmate. And I was like,
Oh.
just astounded. Couldn't believe it. I was shocked that I lost. I've never lost her before.
No?
No. No. I play enough chess. That was ridiculous.
It's a rough day in the
It was
Griffey
a
household.
bad day. it was a
Just like
oversight on
slamming
my
dishes
list.
around. Like, what are you doing there? Well, if you're so smart, maybe you figure it out.
Somebody's a fucking genius today, huh? Jesus Christ. I can't do this.
Sure thing, Einstein. Right on it.
Just throwing shade.
Oh, fuck. I love chess, though. There's so many fucking dweebs about it, though. Like anything. But, like, man, chess dweebs are fucking dweebs.
People who are like over the top, that's all they do.
Played the Spanish cum bandit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do.
You've played the Norseman's opening. Simply elementary. And then, like, done.
Doop.
Like, okay, fuck off.
Yeah, I heard one and I thought it was a joke. I was playing with a guy and he goes, oh, fried liver.
Yeah, see
And
what
I was
I mean?
like, what are you fucking talking about? Fried liver's a real opening. And I'm like, oh, I just think it's an easy way to take this square and I point it out. He's like, yeah, that's the point of it. It's like, oh, fair enough. That took me fucking 10 years to figure out.
See, this is the thing with chess nerds. Is like he can recognize the fried liver opening or whatever. Immediately. Which is fine if you played a lot of chess. But he just couldn't fucking help himself from being
To
like,
mention it. Fried
liver, huh?
Yeah, he
Like,
has
you
to comment.
you just can't.
Just leave it and
Like,
let me be like, oh, yeah.
He needs to know that I know more.
Yeah.
You know? That's the thing with chess nerds.
Yeah. That's why you got to start dropping shit that they don't even know. They're like, oh, the fried liver. Be like, actually, it's an alteration. You know?
Actually, it's an alteration because you see my horsey.
My horsey made 3 moves.
My horsey and my spiky guy.
Spiky McPointface and
I have my own names for the pieces, thank you.
Horsey Mick beside the castle piece.
There's Horsey and then one beside the Horsey. Everything's in relation to the Horsey. I see you moved your 2 to the left of the Horsey up here.
Oh, man. Fucking insane.
Do you have chess club at school?
Yeah, I have medals from chess.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Do you really? Do you still have them?
Yeah.
Hold on to those.
Yeah, I'm going to forever.
I found my
And one day when my kids play chess, I'm going to be like, see these?
fried liver.
See these? These are my chess medals. Those are won by noble chess warriors.
Kids are gonna be playing chess. You're just gonna come out in like a bathrobe and a medal. And be like, oh, this?
This is just from when I won. When I won the 2008 London Championships.
I came in second at a chess tournament, like done by the school board one time, and the winner won a king piece that was just spray painted gold.
Yeah.
Right? But I came second. And I wasn't expecting anything. And they're like, no, you get this. And it's a spray painted gold pawn. And I was like, oh, that's so much worse than nothing.
Yeah, it is. That's almost insulting.
I know. It's like, you're just so much worse.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? I'd been like, the fuck is this?
Dude, there were fucking chess tournaments that we would go to, like, through school. Like, in, like, grade school.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, these, like, 2 kids in class know how to play chess. We're sending them to this, like, chess tournament. And there'd be, like, thousands of kids with those, like, roll-out chess boards.
Yeah, the mats.
The mats. Just, like, big fucking Ziploc bags of pieces. And you would just, like, go around playing on folding tables, getting points or losing points when you'd win or lose.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
It was insane to me. What I remember going to those where they were in, like, a hall or something.
Yeah.
And I remember it was me. I'm not going to drop their names. So there was me and 2 or 3 other people that knew how to play chess.
Yeah.
4 maybe. And we would get sent out to go do chess tournaments, like starting in like grade 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was like 5 was when you would start.
Yeah,
because
they were
before
like,
that, kids can't.
They're dumb, right?
Yeah.
But they're like grade 5. They're like, okay, you can play chess, and it's like, yeah, and they'd play a game of chess with you, and maybe you come close to winning because they're an expert.
Yeah,
and they'd be like, yeah, we'll take this one.
Yeah.
And then the next kid would be like, I can play chess. And they'd be like, let's play. And they're like, dude, no, you don't come.
Can't have you embarrassed the school.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, dude, they were so fun, though. And, like, I remember coming back to school, like, after those, feeling like an athlete.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't on, like, the hockey team or anything, right? Where the hockey team would come back and they'd won and everyone was like, wow, you guys fucking rock. And I'd come back from the chess tournament and be like, placed like top 25.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, sit down. Anyway, our lesson.
We're doing math right now, and that's much more interesting than whatever story you're going to fucking tell about chess tournament. Sit the fuck down.
It was shit coming back to me like, yo, I got bronze medal in the one tournament. I was like, I came in 3rd, and like I did better than everyone else from my school that went. And they were like, anyway, the PowerPoint presentation we were going through that was incredibly dry. Let's get back to that. I'm like,
the whole class is like, thank God.
yeah, like, oh, well, fuck me, eh?
I remember in high school we had teams coming back too, like the fucking rugby team and the football team and the hockey team and shit, basketball team. They were all like hot shit.
Yeah.
Right. And it was usually the same people playing on all those teams, right? But then they'd be like, oh, it's the Medway golf team, like 3 dudes and a chick, like, woo. Yeah. Because we'd have like sports assemblies and stuff at the end of the year.
Oh,
it'd be like, these are all their achievements, their names up on the big fucking projector, right?
Yeah.
And be like, the golf team, and like, woo, 3rd in the city, and everyone's like, eh. We had an esports team for a second.
What's that?
Like video games.
Really?
Like, we had like a League of Legends team.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Hello, I would like to thank my mother.
Thank you for providing me with internet and Doritos.
And I love Cheetos Crunchy Jalapeno if someone wants to give me a gift for my winnings.
You know what fucking crushed though?
What?
Paralympics. It actually, like, It was fucking lit, man. When they'd be like, oh, like Special Olympics is today. Everybody out in the hallway. It felt a little exploitative. Because it would be like the whole school's out in the hallway fucking hooting like, ah! And then the like special ed kids would like run down the hall on the way to the bus. And they'd be fucking blaring like Rocky music or like WWE intros. And they'd be like, ah! Like running down the hall. And it's like slapping them on the back and shit. It was nuts. It was like they got a bigger send-off than our like best in the city rugby team.
Jesus.
Like ever. They're like flying down the halls. Like, dude, it was nuts. Like Rocky climbing the steps.
How the fuck did you guys get away with that?
Because it's nice.
Yeah, I guess.
But like at the same time,
it's quite exploitative.
like, you know, there's at least one teacher.
Is that the right word?
Exploitative, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, yeah.
Exploitative?
Exploitative.
Yeah.
But also I say comparable.
Comparable?
Yeah,
that's a word.
Comparable, but people say comparable.
I think that's like a pecan scenario, I think.
Pecan? Yeah.
Yeah. It's pecan, by the way.
Yeah, it's pecan.
It's pecan. You're not a plantation owner in the South.
Pecan. I like my pecans.
Yeah. Oh, well, Dolores just whipped up the most beautiful pecan pie. Won't you stay a while with some lemonade on the porch?
Dude, can you fucking imagine those guys? They must have been unbearable.
Yeah, but just so much money that
yeah,
you had to listen to
what
they
We know a couple descendants of plantation owners, don't we?
On God?
Yeah, we do.
Who? You got to tell me after.
I'm pretty sure our boss is one of them.
Like the owner?
No. Our direct boss. Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah, it's like a very direct descendant of plantations.
Oh my God.
I'm almost positive.
That's so fun.
That's why she goes down to Georgia for...
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
They all get together like once a year for one last
sweetest woman you'll ever meet in your whole life.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and
but not to those
fucking literal angel. That woman is a God-sent angel. But
when she goes down to Georgia, though?
Yeah, Ma, we don't know. We don't know what happens.
We going home.
she might get into Detroit
like
and she's like, Lordy, Lordy.
Swaggering up on a horseback.
I have no idea. Yeah, that might not be true at all, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm just gonna start calling her overseer.
Ask her. We'll ask her. We'll ask her.
Yeah. I'll talk to her today.
Yeah. I'm almost positive that's what happens.
Okay,
there.
you can't do the whole massa routine that you like to do, though.
What? To her?
Yeah, you can't do that one. that racial stereotype you do all the time with the hands. You can't. You can't do it.
I definitely know other ones. One of my mom's best friends, she's the same thing. Her, like, almost the exact same situation. Her uncle down there still owns the land.
Oh.
Yeah. No, like, it was a plantation.
Oh, word?
It was a plantation, and now it's just a big forest of fruit trees and shit. But he still lives there, and that's just been passed down through the family.
Have you seen the, like, southern, like, they want to do traditional, like, get-togethers and stuff on plantations? Have you seen how weird that is?
What?
They're like if you have a wedding at a plantation, right? Because they're like gorgeous properties or whatever.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
It's still sort of normalized that all the people working
Okay, no, it's
black.
not.
Yes,
no,
it
it's
is.
Not. No,
it
it's not.
Totally is.
Who are you? Fucking what's her name? Boater and Owl. What's her name?
She fucking
she got canceled for that shit
because she's famous. If you're not famous,
yeah. But what was her name? She's a cook.
Yes. Shit.
Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about, right?
I'll pull it up because this is gonna kill me.
Yeah, shit, and she'd be like, "This recipe need more butter and owl." That's instead of butter and oil, she'd say butter and owl. Why can't I remember her name? God, it's gonna drive me nuts.
What's her fucking
Anyway, yeah, she said that she was talking on air about doing her kid's wedding, and to quote her, said something along the lines of like, "I want a classic Southern wedding where all the help are black." And it was like, the fuck is wrong with you, you psycho old bitch? Like, you're not gonna
What's her
find
fucking
You're not gonna find it. I'll find it.
You're gonna find
Yeah,
it.
you talk. I'll find it.
Yeah, she wanted the help, in air quotes, to look the part, which is fucking crazy. The South is a weird place, man. They got that loser's mentality after the Civil War. Perpetual victims.
Found her right away. Paula Dean.
Paula Dean. Yeah. I bet she whips up a crazy pecan
Paula
pie.
Dean. She definitely does, but yeah, that woman. I will say, she's like an old. She's old.
Yeah.
Old Southern woman. And everyone's like, I can't believe she would say that. Like, really?
Yeah.
I could have called that one.
Yeah, I know. Just because you're an old Southern woman doesn't give you a free pass to be a cunt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like,
You can be an old cunt.
yeah.
Right?
It's still a, yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't believe it. I can believe it. She looks like a cunt.
Yeah,
Look
she
at her.
looks like she would say something like, I want all the help to be black.
That's probably the
Yeah.
most mild thing on her mind. You know
Yeah.
what she probably thinks when she's a black person in public, but doesn't say?
Horrific. thing.
Horrific shit up in that head.
Yeah.
Horrific.
That big ass hair's hiding some fucked up things.
There's like a fucking Colonel Sanders looking dude in the hair like Ratatouille. Just like pulling the racism strings.
Oh, that's gotta be like that. It was the same thing with Duck Dynasty.
Oh, the guy that lives in a swamp doesn't
Yeah.
think gay people should be married? Yeah.
Yeah, you, like disagree with gay marriage. And people are like, I can't believe it. I love Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they live in a swamp.
You should have
The
never
man
seen
eats
this guy.
squirrels on a regular basis.
You should have never seen this guy on TV.
Yeah.
He got so incredibly with what, the fucking duck calls? That's what they sold?
Yeah,
Something like that.
they do. I will say, Duck Commander duck calls are fucking.
Yeah, so this
top
guy
of the
makes
line.
duck calls and gets a TV show thrust upon him, right?
Yeah.
You should have. This guy should have never seen the light of day. This guy should have just lived in the swamp making his duck calls for the rest of his life, hating gay people in his mind, and you would have never known.
Yep, but
But here we
not-
are.
People want to. Oh fuck. What? Who was he the backup for NFL?
What? Uncle Si?
No, not Uncle Si. The dad.
Oh, I don't know.
The dad.
Juice.
No. He was a quarterback. He was second string quarterback for someone, and then he played first string. And fuck, he played first string. NFL football here. Duck Dynasty star Phil Robertson once kept Terry Bradshaw on the bench.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
And then just made duck calls.
and then he didn't want to do it. He just didn't want to be famous for it.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, "Yeah, I'm done." Pass it off to Terry Bradshaw. Fucking sick, eh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All
That crazy old bastard was a NFL level quarterback.
And threw it all away.
To make duck calls
Make
and live a
duck
good
calls.
life.
That's the American dream right there. All right, I gotta go to work.
Okay.
So on that note,
Stay reasonable.
keep doubting. How do you like them apples, huh?
I love them apples.
How do you like them apples?
Everyone, folks, thanks so much for supporting us. Support local.
Support local, eat your apples, play a game of chess. There's a
out-
million ways to play chess for free. Play some chess.
Yeah, learn. Yeah,
Go to
the
community
chess is
gardens.
free.
And pour a bunch of lye. Just all over the ground.
Don't do that. That's littering. And you're poisoning the
Littering.
earth.
That's the problem. Salt the earth.
Salt.
Don't let the mushrooms take over. Think to yourself. I don't know if
If
they can
anyone
transmit the
has
spores.
dangerous mushrooms, please feel free to send them in.
I'm not sure if the mushrooms can send spores through a podcast, but I wouldn't doubt it. So be careful. Okay?
You can mail it. What's your postal code?
It's N6A5G6 205 Oxford Street.
Oh.
Send us Unit 1705. Send send your mushrooms there.
Holy fuck!
All right. Goodbye, everybody. We love you.
It's down white, boy.
That was a good one.